Whew. Doing a lot more than I anticipated to do. I'm down. I mean, I'm all for it. I just want to get to a good point. I want to get to the point where we come back here. Because I know this should be short. The Ruins of Hope. What is this place? The air feels so oppressive. But if we go in there, maybe Nebby will return to normal? The people believe that the guardian deity of these ruins, Tapu Fini, can wash away any impurities with its mystic water. That sounds promising. That's right, it does. I'm going to give it my all that we can return Nebby back to normal. So just you wait, Nebby. This time I'm going to be the one who saves you. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Alright. This is the fun part. Because we get to use Machamp. Let's go. If we were to break a path, we'll need to move these huge rocks. That's what Hapu's grandmother said, isn't it? No, she really did try to push these. Help me. I don't think I can do this. It's heavier than words can express. We'll have to borrow Machamp's formidable strength for this task. I read about it once in a book, if I remember right. It said, when getting a ride from a powerful Machamp, trainers can activate Machamp's shove by standing before the rock. And if we find ourselves getting frustrated, we should probably remember to step outside again for a bit of perspective. Okay. Let's go, Machamp. Let's do this. I wish you could just, like, punch it. Like Chris Redfield style. And... bam. I remember this puzzle. It's almost if I played it almost a year ago. You raise me up, Machamp. There we go. Champ's like, I'm ready. Let's go. Here we go. It's almost as if it was hard. I read about them, you know? Alola's sacred ruins and the guardian deities worship within them. They go wherever they want, so it's not easy to meet them, according to the books I've read. But if they're summoned here at the ruins, they do sometimes appear. Encounters with them do not always end as they hope they will. Maybe that explains why even coming here to these ruins hasn't evoked any response from Nebby. Oh, there's Hapu. Watching her finally become a kahuna. I give my thanks for your great blessing. As kahuna, I'll do my best for the people. And the Pokemon of all Alola. She's got a little red button nose. Poke it. Oh, so you two were watching. The kahunas are chosen by the Pokemon we worship here in Alola, our sacred guardians. They are chosen from among the people living on the island each guardian watches over. Lily told me that you're pretty new to our parts. Hey, you come to Alola from far off? You must really be something then. I heard you were given a sparkling stone by the Tapu, even as a stranger to our shores. Red button nose. My grandfather was also chosen for this honor. The honor of being our island's kahuna, but he died suddenly some years back, and we were left without a kahuna on Pony. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I was not chosen by the Tapu back then, so I set out on my own sort of island challenge, traveling Alola and trying to grow stronger. Lily, the kahuna you wish to meet is right here. Oh, of course. Then please, Kahuna Hapu, tell me about the legendary Pokemon. So you want to know about Solgaleo, who we pay tribute to at the Altar of the Sun? Let's go after my father. She disappeared off into some far-off world, and a fearsome creature lives in that world, a Pokemon called Necrozma. That's why I asked the legendary beast for its help. The legendary Pokemon is the only one who can go back and forth between worlds. A world where beast resides, eh? I reckon that must be the kind of world you find at the other end of those holes that opened up in the sky, just as my grandfather once described. Alright, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you, Hapu. But what I know is not much. Just that there's a ceremony held for the legendary Pokemon at the altar. A ceremony that uses 2 particular flutes somehow to give the legendary Pokemon power. This is the Moon Flute. It seems that my mother had it. Oh, that looks to be the flute that used to reside in the lake of Ula Ula. That's the other side is said to be held on Executor Island. I do not know why they're there of all places, but it has been passed down. That's where it belongs. Executor Island. I think I've heard about it before. It's Uninhibited Island off the coast of Pony Island, isn't that right? Yes, no reason to dally here. Let us speak with Mina. Lily, you take Mudsdale. We proceed to Seafolk Village. Alright. Getting to be right about where I want to be for this stream, and almost at the 8-hour mark. Wow, spot on. Awesome. The red button nose, though. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. No, we are just standing here. Kappa. Thank you, Hapu, and thank you, Mudsdale. That's what friends do. Friends? An amazing trainer like Hapu considers me a friend? I'm so glad I got to meet you, Hapu. To journey to Executor Island, you should speak with Mina. She can help you arrange a boat for you. I shall be wishing for your safety. Excuse me. Alrighty. To Executor Island, yeah. Gonna go to Executor Island. Did she find anything useful? Yes, and Hapu was made a new kahuna. Little Hapu was? We've been having Old Man Nanu look after our grand trials up until now. Huh. Now we've gotten our own little kahuna. That's great. Yes, Hapu will do her best for her late grandfather, as I must do best for my mother's sake, and for Nebby as well. And so, there's a place we need to go to. Executor Island. Oh, where the flute is. Right. Well, in that case, we better get the chief. Did you call me? Keanu Reeves. Oh my goodness. Nice to meet you. I'm the chief of the Sea Folk. I couldn't help overhearing what you said, so why don't I get you to Executor Island? Oh, thank you. Hold up, little lady. It's Joey who will go on this trip. He's a trainer after all. And Executor Island's a pretty crazy place. That's true. There are some pretty crazy critters on that island. It's one thing for a trainer to go, but if you're not a trainer, you should trust your friend. Take care of this task for you. But Joey, I got this. We're good. You're right. I'm sure you and Primarina can handle it better than anyone else. I'll wait for you to come back. And while you're waiting for Joey, I'll make a model for her picture, Lily. Was that Keanu Reeves? Whoa, man.